Well, nice to see you again, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Okay, let's see. I am from Hungary. I moved to the U.S. when I was 7 years old, and I grew up in New York. And I've been living in California for 25 years now.
Wow, excellent. So how long have you been drinking the H2 for?
I've been drinking the H2 for 5 months now.
Wow, and what were some of the first benefits that you saw from drinking the H2?
So some of the first benefits were, the first thing I noticed was an increase not only of energy, like an intense, highly noticeable increase in energy, but also in my mood. Like I would literally, I used to wake up tired in the morning, and I would have to really, it would take me a while to get started. Yeah. So when I first started drinking the water, I woke up not only with a lot more energy, but I woke up in an incredibly great mood. Like I seriously felt like singing in the morning, which is, I'm not a morning person. And that was really noticeable. My husband was even mentioning, like, this has got to be the water because you've never been like this.
Yeah. So did you notice those effects immediately after you started drinking the water, just waking up and singing and having that energy overnight pretty much?
I noticed the effects very quickly. It was in the first maybe 2 or 3 days. It might have even been the first day, but I think the first day I was like, oh, this is too good to be true. It must be psychological. But by like 2 or 3 days, I noticed that I had so much energy and consistent energy, which by the way, in 5 months, none of it has gone away.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're still getting all those benefits up until, so you're
more.
singing this morning when you woke up in the morning and more.
More. I definitely, not only have they not gone away, but I think they've intensified. I mean, seriously, I sleep less. First of all, when I started drinking the water, I had massive sleep problems. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I would be tired every day. I'd be up for hours in the middle of the night. Now I don't wake up in the middle of the night. I sleep about 5 hours. I go to bed much later than I used to, and I wake up at about 5 on my own, and I feel just so awake and energetic all day. I don't have a slump in the afternoon, and I'm literally energetic and fine and focused until 11 o'clock at night.
Wow.
It's never been like that my whole life.
That's great to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
And it's helped out with your skin as well too.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us how it's helped out with your skin?
Well, one of the things is since I've been drinking the water, you know, my friend, so when you see yourself every day, you don't notice it as much because you know what I mean, when you look at yourself. But my friends, every one of my friends were like, your skin looks so incredible. Your skin looks so great. So I'm still getting so many compliments about my skin just being clear, and people say it looks hydrated. I used to actually have dry skin where I would have dry patches, and those are completely gone. But again, I didn't really notice. My friends were the ones who pointed it out, you know, so yeah.
No, I can look at it looking at you right now. Your skin does look so good. Yeah.
It didn't look like this when I started.
Hydrated, good, glowing, everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's excellent. And you had a shoulder injury too that you couldn't repair for a long time. Why don't you tell us about that?
So I had a I had a shoulder injury for about 1 year and 4 months when I started doing the water. Literally, where I couldn't lift my shoulder really past this, and I mean I couldn't do these motions. You know, it was very limited, and I was getting physical therapy, and the physical therapy was not helping at all. Literally a week after I started drinking the water, I was taking Pilates, and I was not able to do this move. We always had to adjust. And I lifted it up, and my Pilates teacher is the one, he's like, you are doing this. You haven't done this in over 1 year. And I was able to, my range of motion literally within a week improved at least 80%. So I think, you know, I must have had like an inflammation in there or something, but yeah, it's so now my shoulder's like completely normal.
So
now.
it was messed up for a year.
Over a year.
Over a year, your range of motion wasn't really any good.
Yeah.
You start drinking the trusii H2, and within a week, your physical therapist looks at you and is like, wow, you haven't been able to do that within a year, and those were the results you were getting. Within
a week, it was that noticeable. And I was having physical therapy twice a week for a year, and it did not budge at all.
Wow.
Yeah. I know it sounds so crazy, you know, it really sounds crazy, but this water is truly life-changing on every level.
That's so
it
great
really
to
is.
hear that you are drinking this and it's doing this for your life. That's why we do this. So to see the results you're getting, it's just so encouraging and awesome to see you sitting here smiling with your skin, you know, and your shoulder and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, since I've been drinking this water, I feel good all the time. Also, I'm the only one at my office, plus my family, that did not catch the flu or the cold this year too. And I was surrounded by sick people.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so has it helped you with your Pilates and your strength too, have you noticed?
Very much. In fact, that's the other thing. It's like, first of all, my endurance. I was never, so I hate hiking. And about 10 minutes into hiking, when I go with my husband, I start complaining. Then, oh, I can't breathe. Oh my God, I'm so tired. We went hiking recently, and an hour and 20 minutes into it, my husband says, you have not complained once. And I realized, oh my gosh, like I'm able to sustain this. You know, we went like up a canyon and everything. And in Pilates, not only am I able to sustain exercises for longer, but the weight, actually, I was on maximum weight on it and it started feeling light. So my Pilates teacher actually has to like jimmy the machine and pull the cord tighter, because he said you've gotten so strong that the machine isn't heavy enough. So he actually has to adjust it in like a, you know, a funky jimmy way, you know, yeah, to make the weight heavier, because it's gotten so much. It's unbelievable.
That's so great to hear.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So there are people out here listening to your story who are interested in getting the trusii H2 for themselves right now. They're probably on the fence thinking, am I going to get these results? Is this for me? What would you tell those people right now who are watching this?
I would say I am the biggest skeptic, because I've tried a lot of things and I'm so skeptical. I'm always looking for, could this be psychological? And I could tell you 100% that if you don't do it now, you're just wasting your time, because it's like you're going to do it eventually. You're going to be like, why didn't I start this earlier? I mean, this is honestly, I never skip a day. I dread going on a trip because I feel so incredible you know, from it. And you're going to be talking to my husband, but we both noticed the biggest difference. And I would say absolutely, without a doubt, do it now, so you have no regrets and you could get on with your life, get your energy up, get your mood up, and just adjust whatever's going on in your body that's just keeping you from functioning 100%. But life is too short to not do this, seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll end with that amazing interview right there.
Thank
Liz,
you.
It's great to see you again.
You
and
too.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad you're getting all these results. It's
Me
what we do
too.
it for.
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.